we go. Hi, everyone. Hello. Welcome to practice. I was getting some messages from YouTube about we can't go live right now. So I don't know what that was about. But here we are live. Hopefully you can see me, you can hear me, all of the things. Feel free to hop on in the chat. I would love to know who's here. No pressure. So whatever works best for you. So it's been a minute since we have all gathered together. I do have to say, usually I have quite a clean background. I just got back from a concert a few days ago. If you are a Stray Kids fan, you will know what I'm talking about. If there are any stay watching this or that tune in later, I would love to hear from you. But in any case, so we've got some things happening in the background that we're just, we still have to deal with. So in any case, that's not why you're here. You are here to what? What is your purpose? What is your intention for coming to practice tonight? I thought we'd lean into some presence, some mindfulness, some grounding, all of the things. Oftentimes we come into presence for relaxation, grounding, calming. Maybe there's like chaos and challenges and things going on. And so we turn to presence in the present moment for this support. I also want to offer up, if you are in joy, if you are happy, if you are excited, what an amazing tool presence is to really allow you to just be in that moment. So that is where we will go tonight. But before we hop into practice, let us go ahead and do sticker segment. So these are inspirational stickers. So I pull a couple of them. Whoop, I need a more stable place for my microphone, evidently. But in any case, these are welcome. If you are just coming in, please don't hesitate to hop on in the chat. Let me know who's here. We're just hopping into sticker segment, which they're just inspirational little stickers. I pull a couple. Hopefully it raises the vibe, puts a smile on your face. Maybe it gives you a message that you needed to hear. I don't know what all of these stickers say. I have found that some of them will call you out lovingly. So myself included. So let's just go ahead and see what we've got before we dive into practice tonight. So here's one, this one. Maybe I shouldn't look. I won't look. Okay. I like to pull 3. If people want like more stickers. Okay, so 4. It feels like 4. Okay. Stickers. Let's see what they say. Okay, I don't know what this means to folks, but maybe this resonates with you. Maybe you are a mentor of someone, and this is reminding you who you are, the principal mentor of all things. I've not seen this one before. Principal mentor of all things. How about in the middle? A reminder for you if you need it. All is well. All is well in this moment as you are here, as you are at practice. All is well. All is well. This is what I was talking about with the stickers calling us out. I think I've pulled this one a couple of times now. Maybe this message is for me. If it's helpful for you, just take what resonates, leave the rest. Say less, do more. Okay. So there you go. Say less, do more. I don't know if this is something you needed to hear, but let it lovingly provide you with the inspiration that you so need. And as you are doing that in a tropical setting, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. All is well. Believe in yourself. All right. So hopefully some of those messages resonated with you or otherwise inspired you, lifted you up a little bit, maybe called you out a little bit. This one, I'm telling you, this one just, it just comes out every now and then. So I know I can use that reminder sometimes. So as I say less and do more, let's go ahead and get into practice, shall we? Oh, and it's so good to be back. It's so good to be back. I was out for a week. Here we are after the summer solstice on the cusp of a holiday here in the United States. So I hope everyone is safe and well, and I'm so glad that you are back here for practice. So as we settle in, I'm going to guide you into the settling in part of it. Feel free to still hop in the chat if you want to go ahead and say hello. Who's here, where you're from, what you're doing, what do you want tonight, what are you looking for? All the things. Feel free to hang out in the background, whatever you need. But as we settle in, find a comfortable position. Tonight's practice, I always say that like it's a big surprise, but most of my practices are this way. A lot of seated practices, if you're meditating or doing something of that nature, sometimes taking a very disciplined sort of posture is helpful. I would say tonight, like a lot of my practices, get into the posture that is most comfortable for you, right? So if taking a disciplined posture is helpful for you in your practice, do that. If you need to go get on the bed with some blankets and some pillows, do that. You want to curl up on the couch, right? Do that. You have autonomy. You have agency. This is your practice. This is your time. I think in general, we do not often tune into our body. We don't tune into our needs. And so what I love about the beginning part of practice is that it gives us that opportunity to say, what do I even need? Do I feel like I need to lay down? Do I feel like, does my body need me to sit in a chair? Does it want me to sit on the floor? So tune into that. Tune into that and take a posture that feels good and right and supportive for you. Grab your water. I'm going to get some here in a minute. Grab your journal if that's helpful for you. And we're just going to start settling in. So as you're doing that, getting into whatever space that is comfortable for you, go ahead and get any movements out that you need to, as we're going to eventually come to stillness. So if you need to take any stretches, if you need to adjust any clothes or like your hair or anything like that, if you have hair, any itches, right, yawns, these things, right? Sometimes as we come to stillness, we become really aware of our bodies and we start to feel like get fidgety, right? I know I do sometimes. So taking those movements, maybe even like shaking it out, just let the day go. Let the day shake it off. Maybe tap your feet on the floor, grab some water. And we're settling in. I'm adjusting, the camera's adjusting. All right, so coming into whatever position you chose, something that's comfortable and supportive for you. Coming into stillness, again, taking any of those last movements. And when you're ready, going ahead and closing down your eyes if that's comfortable for you. If not, feel free to just keep a soft gaze somewhere in front of you. And starting to tune in to your breath. Tuning into your in-breath and your out-breath. Maybe noticing for the first time today that you're breathing. And here, once again, leaning into your agency and your autonomy and choosing to just become aware of your breath as it is without trying to change anything. Or perhaps you find the most support in lengthening that breath, slowing it down, taking a nice deep inhale through the nose, And a long exhale through the mouth, letting it go. And just allowing yourself to start to settle. Staying with your breath. Allowing yourself to come fully into this moment. Becoming aware of your feet. If you're seated, your feet flat on the ground. Becoming aware, whatever your posture you're in, becoming aware of the surface beneath you. Notice all the contact points it makes with your body. And then allow your body to sink into that surface a little bit deeper. A simple chair, the ground, the floor, the bed. Notice how they support you. Allow them to support you. So many of us are carrying so much. Allow the surface to hold that, to hold you, to support you. Here we find a moment of gratitude, grateful for this moment, grateful for this breath, grateful for the surface that supports you, grateful for choosing to show up tonight for yourself, for your wellness. Becoming aware of your head, the top of your head, your forehead, the muscles around your eyes. Let them relax. Relax your jaw. Unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth. And on your next exhale, let your shoulders drop down and away from your ears. Just breathing. Grateful that this moment, all you have to do is breathe and be here. And as you sit in presence with your breath, with me, with this community, any number of experiences may arise. Thoughts, worries, plans, feeling like you should be doing something else or be somewhere else. Reminders of your to-do lists, anxiety, memories, good memories, joy, happiness, looking forward to things. Our mind is doing what it does. And I invite you to acknowledge these experiences, these thoughts, perhaps these emotions. And without judgment, thank them for stopping. And if you're able, let them go. And return to your breath. Aware of your in-breath and your out-breath. Aware of your body in this moment. Allowing yourself to be in this moment. And as the thoughts inevitably come, choosing once again, choosing to let them go, or choosing to sit with them and be with them, observing them. This is the empowered part of empowered healing practices. Your choice is your freedom. This is your practice. Knowing you can always return to the breath. We'll take a few moments of silence to breathe, and I invite you to allow your experience to unfold as it will, without judgment. Let it be. Perhaps you can find a way to be with the emotion, be with the experience, be with the thoughts. Not in them, not as them, but with them. Holding space. Allowing them to be part of this experience. This is life. This is being human. The first step to our freedom is always our awareness. So be with it as you breathe. A few more breaths here. And as we come to the end of practice, I invite you, with your eyes still closed, to bring a smile to your face. It could be a tiny Mona Lisa smile or a giant grin. Allow it to be. And in a moment of gratitude, repeating to yourself aloud or just silently after me, I am grateful for this moment. I am grateful for this breath. I am grateful I showed up to practice tonight. And when you're ready, starting to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, stretching if you need to stretch. And when you're ready, opening your eyes and coming back into the room where we started. I know a few of you came in as we were practicing, so welcome. I am so glad you are here. Please go ahead and hop into the chat if you would like. I'd love to see who's here, where you're from, how you're tuning in. But however you choose to engage, thank you for being here tonight. I hope that this gave you something that you needed. As a reminder from sticker segment, all is well. Remember, it's just for the stickers. Do say less, do more. So, just whatever you need there. Believe in yourself. And if you are a mentor of some kind, you are the principal mentor of all things. So be confident in yourself. Thank you so much for being here. We do this every single week, most weeks. If not, I will make an announcement about it, but we do this every week, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So same time, same place. Please come back here and join me again. All of the lives are available on recordings. We've got over 100 videos. We've got a ton of shorts. So please do check them out, like and subscribe, all those things. If you are, as I mentioned, a Stray Kids fan, find me on Threads. I'm the Sparkly Dr. George. We're chatting about all of the concert stuff. So, and if you're not, join me there too. Dad's in the chat. Hey, Dad. So thank you all so much for joining me tonight. And I will see you all next time. Bye.